Hello everyone, my name is Vince. Welcome to Yin Yoga. For this class, you'll need props like your bolsters and your blocks. Please come into a comfortable seated position. Your choice on the legs, whichever is comfortable and grounding. For the upper body, try to elongate your spine. Try to see if your shoulders are above the hips, the ears are above the shoulders. Try to bring your chin in a bit. Your hands can just be resting on top of the thighs or knees. As we start our practice by sitting and noticing and cultivating awareness, try to notice what is obvious in the present moment. It can be the sounds that you hear. It can be any scent that you are smelling. It can be brightness or darkness. That you're able to feel and see even if your eyes are closed. Be conscious as well of what is subtle. Like maybe how cool air is entering the tip of your nose as you inhale. And as you exhale, you'll notice warmer used air being released through the tip of your nose. Maybe another subtle sensation is your heartbeat. It could be fast, it could be slow. Nothing that you need to control. Just be conscious, just notice. You might also notice your body expand with each inhale. And how the body shrinks with each exhale. You might notice parts of your body that are holding tension. That you are unconsciously gripping. Even if you just have to be relaxed and soft. Notice your mind and your heart. Is your mind here with your body? Or is it still in something that you read, something that you heard, something that you felt that is still reverberating in your being? It doesn't have to be an event. Sometimes our thoughts have a ripple effect, taking us away from the present moment, bringing us into the future, making us feel worried and anxious, or bringing ourselves into the past with shame, embarrassment. Nothing of those should exist in the present moment. In the present moment, we are filled with hope we are filled with love, with contentment, and gratitude for our breath, for our body, for our life. You may wish to set an intention for your practice. Maybe have an answer to why you pressed that play button, why you rolled up your mats. We'll come into our first pose facing towards the long side of our mat. We'll extend our legs out to the sides. Form this letter V. If you want to, you can sit on a bolster to try to lift the hips and tilt the hips forward, because we are going to fold forward on what we call a straddle pose. You can place props in front of you. It can be a block and a bolster. Slowly see if you can come down on your hands, on your forearms. It's not important how low you go here. What's important is that you're feeling a stretch and stress on your inner leg and at the back of your leg, and that you're able to release tension in the lower back, middle back, maybe even the shoulders. In this practice of Yin Yoga, we try to find our edge, where we feel the pose, where we can sustain the pose. Once we find our edge, we will try to find stillness. Try to prevent ourselves from moving so that we can continue to soften, we can continue to relax. Once we find our edge, once we stay still, we will wait for time. As we are waiting for time, an important key in this practice is awareness. Awareness of sensations, awareness of our mind, of our body. What can help with awareness is to relax, to soften, and to listen. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, we'll slowly walk our hands closer to us. You can place the hands behind you and lean back. You can do a gentle back bend to allow your body to rebound. Be aware of the energy in your body, the energy that you are putting into the world. What kind of energy are we cultivating? This is also the kind of energy that we will emit. You can remove the prop from behind you. You can also remove the prop from the mat. Now gently, can you try to help your left leg and place that left foot on the inside of your right thigh or right knee? Can you hug the left knee with your right arm? Place the left hand behind you. Gaze towards the left shoulder as we come into a gentle twist. Try to elongate your spine. Just try to relax here. Notice if this feels comfortable for the nerves that pass through the neck. Notice if you feel a massage happening along the belly, at the back. Continue to breathe. If it's not comfortable for your right arm to be wrapped over the left leg, you can just rest the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. It doesn't matter where exactly your hands, your feet are in this practice. What's important is the functionality of why we are here, where you're feeling particular sensations as we twist, as we will bend, as we will move your body in different directions to try to improve the flow of energy. On your next breath, we'll slowly and carefully face front and gently allow the left knee to fall on the mat. Can you place your right hand on the inner right knee? See if you can lean back. Come into this side bend. You can also place a prop on the insides of your right knee. You can bend the right elbow and rest your head on your right hand. You can lift the left arm up, place that left hand behind the left ear, or maybe your left fingers can try to reach for the right toes. Just notice your breath here. Notice the body. If you have space, maybe your right hand can reach for the left knee. We progressively go deeper into this lateral side stretch, just to open up the sides of our body. Take an inhale, slowly lift the left arm up, place that left hand behind you. You can place the right hand behind you as well. We can just rest here for a few moments. And then gently we will prop ourselves up. Can you slowly swing your left leg out to the sides? So your left ankle is on the outside of your left glutes. You're going to face your torso towards the right leg. See if you can come down on your hands. Maybe come down on your forearms. Feel the stretch, feel the stress, feel the lengthening of the tissues at the back of your legs. Just notice your breath here. Just notice your body. Notice the effects of the shapes that you are doing. One of the keys to awareness is knowing that everything has an effect, a consequence, a result, an outcome. Every input will have an output. Take a breath. We'll slowly walk the hands closer to us. Now can you swing the left leg forward? Place that left ankle on top of the right leg. And again, we'll fold forward and down just to release this pose. Feel the decompression. Feel the tension on your whole back. On your next breath, slowly walk the hands closer to you. And then we will make our way to lie down on our back. Untangle your legs. Just rest the spine. Rest the hips. Rest the body. On your next breath, can you bring the knees closer to your chest? Can you hug the knees to your chest? Can you bring the left arm up and allow the knees to come down on the left side? Just rest on this fetal position. Allow your spine to round. And then use your right hand. Slowly push your body to come up. Can you extend your left leg out to the sides? Can you place the right foot on the inner left thigh? Can you place the right hand behind you? And then maybe your left arm can wrap around your right knee. You come into a gentle twist, gazing towards the right shoulder. Notice if you're holding any unnecessary gripping. Just try to relax your feet. Try to relax your legs. Try to soften the groin. Try to relax the belly, the chest, the arms. Try to become aware of your breathing. Try to be conscious of the internal life that is unfolding in the present moment. Try to be aware of the sensations in your inner body. We place our awareness on these instead of our minds pulling ourselves into the future or the past. You can place your left elbow on the outside of the right knee or on top of the right knee and feel the massage that is happening in your digestive system. Observe how this feels good for the spine. Be aware using all your senses. On your next breath, you'll allow your knees to come down as you face towards the left leg. We're going to place our left elbow on the inside of our left knee. Again, if props would be useful to try to help you come into a height that is comfortable, please use props. Try to lean back. Try to feel this side bend on the right side of your body. You can support your head with the left hand and slowly bring the right arm up. Place that right hand behind the right ear. Notice if there's anything that feels injurious on your shoulders. If there is, you can just leave your right arm beside you or behind you in the lower back. Or maybe if it's accessible to you, maybe the right fingers can try to reach for the left toes. If there's space, maybe your left hand can try to grab on to the right knee and feel the stretch, feel the stress on the right side of your body. Try to relax your face and try to relax your neck. Just try to be conscious of the sensations in your body. On your next breath, you'll slowly lift the right arm up. Place the right hand behind you. You can also place the left hand behind you and lean back. Feel the release on the sides of the body. Allow yourself to rebound. And when you're ready, you'll slowly prop yourself up. Can you swing the right leg so that the right ankle is on the sides of the right glutes? Can you face towards the extended left leg? We're going to fold forward towards that extended left leg, placing your hands on the mat, maybe the forearms. Feel the stress at the back of your left leg. Feel the lengthening in the tissues. Notice how the body feels, the mind, and the heart. You take an inhale and slowly walk the hands closer to you. Can you help the right leg so that you're going to swing the right ankle forward on top of the left leg? And we're going to fold forward and come into a rebound, lengthening the whole back side of our body. Giving ourselves a nice full body stretch. Take an inhale. Slowly we will prop ourselves up and then walk our hands behind us so that we can lie down for a few moments, resting our spine, resting our hips. Come into what we call pentacle, a moment of rest. Feel this moment of healing. When you're ready, can you please bend the knees and hug the knees to your chest? Can you bring your right arm up and allow the knees to come down on the right side? Bend your right elbow, use your forearms as your pillow. And when you're ready, can you try to push your body up using your left hand And we'll come into our all fours with the hips above the knees, the shoulders above the hands. Can you place a prop in front of you? Can you swing your right leg in front of you and try to move the left knee as far back as you can? We'll slowly come down on our forearms. We'll come into what we call sleeping swan. Notice if you're fully supported by your props, or if you're collapsing to the sides, if there's a big gap in between the right hip and your mat, you can try to plug the space with a prop. Notice how we're able to tap into different sides of our thighs, of our legs. The inner leg, the back of our legs. Now the glutes here. Notice how this works very, very deep into your hip. Notice also the stretch in front of the left hip. Just rest here in awareness. Just relax. You can stay here, or can you see if you can walk your hands towards the upper right side? Try to side bend and multitask here, opening up our hips, applying our body weight to give very healthy stress on our hips, and also to try to give ourselves a nice lateral side bend here. Make sure that you're not causing any strong sensation on the right knee. You don't want to be dumping your weight on that right knee. Just notice your breath. Notice the body here. There's this very, very deep sensation on the outer right hip, working very, very deep into the nerves, all the dense connective tissues on the hips. Slowly walk the hands closer to you, back to center, And then gently prop yourself up. And then can you make your way to lie down on your back by just extending your legs. We allow ourselves to rebound. We allow ourselves to rest for a few moments. It should feel very good to extend the legs. Just notice the breath. Notice the body here. Can you gently step the feet wide apart? And can you kindly windshield wiper the knees from side to side? And then can you bend the knees, hug the knees to your chest? Can you lift the left arm up and allow the knees to come down on the left side? When you're ready, use your right hand. Slowly push your body to come up. We will again come into our all fours. Have your prop ready in front of you. Swing the left knee and left leg forward. And try to move the right knee and the right leg as far back as possible. If there's a gap in between the left thigh and your mat, please place any prop for support as you come down on your forearms, as you rest your chest on the bolster. Try to see if you're collapsing to the sides. If you're falling towards the left side, maybe the block under the hips would help. We are either instruments of love, peace, or hate, anger. It depends on the energy that we emit. It depends on where we place our awareness and attention. Imagine how much we will benefit the human race when we choose to be instruments of love, kindness, and compassion. Imagine how much destruction, how much sadness when we are channels of hatred and we spread harm. We can either melt hearts or break hearts. Depends on what we decide to do and to be for other people. Slowly see if you can try to walk your hands towards the left knee. Feel the stretch, the stress on the right side of your body. Notice how much deeper you're able to go into the left hip. Just relax. Just soften. And just enjoy the stillness and silence that is always available to us. Slowly walk the hands back to center. Place the props aside. Can you lean on the right arm as you gently straighten the left leg and make your way to lie down on your back? We'll rest the tissues that we worked on. Rest the hips. Rest the pelvis. Rest the spine. When you're ready, can you step the feet on the mat with the knees bent? And try to windshield wiper the knees from side to side. You can close your fists and try to massage the sides of the buttocks and the thighs. Can you please grab a block? You can use the lowest part of your block. We're going to place that block under the sacrum. You can really choose which side you want, but of course it's safer if you use the lowest height so that the block does not topple. Take an inhale, place the block under the hips, under the sacrum. Just rest. Find support and stability. Make sure that no part of the block is hitting your spine. And then slowly, can you slide your heels away from you? Can you bring your arms up and overhead? Feel the stretch in front of your body. Notice and feel the sensation in front of your hips. Feel your breath. Feel your body. Can you please bring your arms beside you? Can you step your feet on the mat? Our breath will help us come out of this pose. So you can take a few breaths. And when you're ready, we're going to take an inhale and then lift our hips up. And as we exhale, we will rest our hips on the mat. We will kiss the knees together. We'll rest our lower back. You can place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Notice the subtle sensations, the strength of your heartbeat, the expansion in your abdominals, in the side ribs. With each inhale, and how it comes down with each exhale. Thankful for this moment of practice. Thankful for our breath. Thankful for our life. Thankful for this human gift of awareness. Can you please bring the knees closer to the chest? Hug the knees to your chest. Can you bring the arms out to the sides and allow your knees to come down on the right side? You'll come into a reclined twist. You can place props under the legs or in between the legs. And place the arms beside you or up and overhead. And rest here in awareness. Just being a curious observer. Curious so we can learn. Curious so we can feel. Curious so we can grow. Many times in our life we speak too much. What if we listened more than we usually do, out of curiosity? We only learn when we listen and when we ask. It's our ego sometimes who convinces us that it is better to speak, to prove that we are in control, to prove that we are better and we know more. But listening is such a beautiful expression of humility and love. Allowing others to be heard, allowing others to be seen, allowing others to be felt. Slowly bring the arms beside you. We'll gently bring the knees back to center. You can transfer the props over to the left side. Hug the knees to your chest. Release the lower back. Feel that massage in your back. And when you're ready, you'll slowly allow the knees to come down on the left side. Bring the arms out to the sides. You can gaze towards the right shoulder or the ceiling. You can also bring your arms up. Try to be curious of the effects of this practice to your whole being. How it helps you calm down. How it helps you release. Even negative feelings need to be released like gas. And it's good to release these negative feelings through a technique like yoga, rather than taking it out on people who don't have anything to do with those negative feelings. Slowly bring the arms beside you. We'll gently bring the knees back to center. Hug the knees to your chest. And when you're ready, we're going to extend our legs, having our feet as wide as the mat. Resting our arms beside us, our palms facing up. We will take rest in our Savasana. You bring awareness back into your body. Try to introduce movements to your fingers and toes. Can you rotate your ankles and wrists? Can you gently bring your arms up? Bring the legs together and point the toes. Give yourself a nice long stretch. Can you bend your knees? Allow the knees to come down on the left side. Use your left arm as your pillow. Allow your spine to round. Use your right hand. Slowly push your body to come up. We will face front and seal our practice as we transition from practicing yoga on the mat to moving on where the real yoga happens off the mat. And you place the palms together, rub the palms vigorously to create some heat. Place your palms on top of your eyes. Feel the heat on your face. And inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. Rub the palms vigorously. Create some heat. Place the palms on top of your eyes. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Last one here. We'll rub the palms together. This time we'll just inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Place the palms on top of your eyes. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. You can place your palms together in heart center or on top of the lap. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. It is always an honor. I appreciate you and your time. I bow down to your light and I wish you an abundance of health, wealth, happiness, peace, love, joy, all the good things to flow into your lives, into your hearts, into your homes. Please stay safe. Please stay strong. Namaste.